Hold on, let me just see one thing for a second. So the chat's it's not too bad. Okay. So I'm gonna start a new game. So I played up to the third day. So I kind of know what's gonna happen. The people, I don't know if they're gonna be different. Hopefully they are. If they're not, it's not too bad. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting. The player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. Oh, sorry, hold on, I'm gonna put all this down. Okay. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya. Oh, I don't even know why I have my controller still. Oh, yawn. Just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera. I would have to assume that it's gonna be the same characters. Which it's not too bad. I liked it. It was an interesting game. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. So I'm gonna be reading all this stuff. So I'm gonna save. So this is my main game is on 1. Because I did miss some of the stuff because I just clicked. I didn't know that these were 3 different things. So mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments by Kimberly La Valette. Oh, that's the person that we're going to meet soon. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Wonder Leaders are the newest threat to your security, by Kimberly La Valette. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They have yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything, as if not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see that kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind Wonder Leaders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit customs. During the stream, from Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. And last one, Cyber and Heels returns next year. Cyber and Heels returns next year to the Super Silvered Thunderdome by Lane Smithy. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Director Quentin Hayter explains Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg, wearing heels, cutting stuff. It's literally something we've never seen before, a niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. And that is everything right now that I can do. For his acting is unnatural. I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyways. Who's for? Okay. Now, let's get started with the game. Good evening. Hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face skill? When you let people call you Jules. quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? Dunno, she went out to buy some stuff then. Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very distracted. It's nothing, I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Hey. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill, sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go to the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar on the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You can also sort... Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna skip through this tutorial part. Because I know all this. I'm gonna do a piano man because I already know. Do aldehyde 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Oops, I want to age it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on ice. 1, 2, 3, and that is all 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, and just mix. Piano man, here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any... Oh yeah, it's fine. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys. Oh, who's that? I don't know, found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. It's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Sigh. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, it's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah, okay then. Time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music in the new jukebox. Yeah, I already know about this album. So I'll do some of this stuff. I like the last couple of ones. I think I like this one. Out of Orbit. Alright, which one? Oh, it's not that one. It's this one. I'll just pick random ones. Out of Orbit. Ones that I remember I like. I think I like this one. No, that was too crazy. I don't really like any of these ones. I like Synthetic Stitch. Dust Dwell in the Shadows. That was fine. Where do I go from here? All systems go. That one. Commencing such simulation. Engage that invited. I'll do this one. Sure, this is fine. Time to make drinks and change lives. Hey, you, get me a beer. Sure, right on it. And I'll get him that big beer. I know that he wants a beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have to double all of it. 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 2. So 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, 8. Success, big beer. So So it's 2, 4, 2, 4, and there you go. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky. I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculation or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, and not all daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get People get bored of certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elder woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh. Guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those good sources of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. And they'll also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them. They get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant, I believe that's... The kid couldn't care less about his name. Alright, that kid, I couldn't care less about his name. Anyways, column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Well, isn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. 1, 2, 1. I remember this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 beer. Yeah, this is a beer, alright. Keep it up, kid. You'll get better someday. So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You could think of it as a small hole in hell, rather a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities, not really. At least, not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of people. Those people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, But what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I failed to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. You kinda always love to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude plays the nice guy, is indeed a really nice guy? To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brad? Well, took a play of the game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about this? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender, a personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really think hearing clients rant about their lives, or I messed up, whatever. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, the boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh gods, no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something? What was it? Drink? Another one? Do you? Yes. You know what? 3 times the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beer. 1 beer. Yeah, I guess this one's good enough for now. Good to hear. Mr. Donovan, can I ask you something? Depends on what you're going to ask. Is it about how to be successful? Because I'll only spout stuff from those shitty how to get rich books. No, it's not that. Well, not exactly. How did you start in this business? The Augmented Eye was a really important newspaper in Neo San Francisco almost 10 years ago, but there was a big mess involving the head editor being defensated. One thing led to another, and during a tough financial spot, I bought the whole thing and assumed duties as chief editor. Neo SF is still the HQ, but most of the revenues come from here. Okay, this is different. I didn't have this when I was playing, I don't think. Just being in Glitch City means at least 30% extra earnings. Oh yeah, I remember the news. It was quite a mess. And what did you pick? What made you pick a news website as a business? It sounded fun. I decided it on a whim. I might as well have ended up with a hairdressing chain called Marcella. Anyway, I've got to go. All the orders paid for? Yeah, thank you very much. Please come again. Yeah. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? The kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You think their short legs would hinder them. The ceilings, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright. I know, it's G. Gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. And I'll give him like 1, 2. I'll give him 4 Carmatrine. All aged and mixed. Gut punch. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar? Hellhole. Crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment register says. Sorry for the question, then. Mr. Ingram McDougall? Oh, Lord. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? No? Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me to this place. I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No? I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey, Jill. Where did you put the dish so Gil's run out? Below the sink, where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Donna Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement, and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening his bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. You want a pile driver? I honestly feel like suplexing him, though. Pile driver. Pile driver is 3, 1, oh, Jesus. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Pile driver. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? Well, I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give you meaning to you. I see lies are like the porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, it's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack ass. Sorry. Of course you are. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Fringe weaver. Age 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fringe weaver. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty, like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of me, a part of myself that lacks something. I urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you ever tried picking up a hobby? Might not solve your problems, but might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat, sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 rooms for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? Lord. I'm just gonna skip that. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't you think of anything that might help? I was expecting you to help me or believe me. I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. You will lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Any save screen. This is super aesthetic. It's not safe to keep playing. I don't understand this part. Why would it not be safe? At least I didn't get locked up this time. That's fine. Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable, I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist Say P. Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, it's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet isn't cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool isn't great, and especially not isn't big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one. It's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Classy. No. Sweet. I think it was... No, it's not this one. Sweet Sugar Rush? No. Sparkle Star. Wind Blast? Yeah, it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2, and then on ice. Yeah, I like this game. Just a little bit. I'm gonna be able to talk. Go back now. Wind Blast. I'm gonna talk about it for a second. It's pretty good. It's mostly there's nothing to it besides a lot of people talking and a lot of story development every day between characters. I'm assuming like each character kind of tells you something about maybe a character that'll appear next time or something like that. It's pretty cool, and it's I don't know. It's just a chill game pretty much. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed, thanks. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You say you're from Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attacks. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's part of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was all almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights, and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I give you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Oh, no, classy. A classic. What did I give her last time? I don't remember. I like champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. Bartending. I think I gave this to her. Age 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think I gave her. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name? Now I want to know yours. Oh, sure, just call me Jill. Jill. Jill is for Jillian. No, that's not right. Julian? Do not call me Julian, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me, I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay, I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angry, nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today, thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was never the question. That aside, it's mostly because something that happened when I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in the hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then, I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh? It's interesting, though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guided myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why'd you join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes: rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up the process. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There's also a squad dedicated to fighting the school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini? Brantini? No, I'm pretty sure it's martini. It's Brantini. Trust me, I'll get you one. I just gave that to her. I think I was classy, right? Brantini was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Age with 1 and 1, 2, 3. Here, see? Oh, you were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? It sounded like an explosion. I better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening, and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. But Valhalla, am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Angus' ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it afterlife. I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright then, where the hell am I? How did I get here? What am I here? What are you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Well, why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries. Otherwise, you're rapists, aren't you? Rapists, the whole lot of you. You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? Oh my god. Let's get that. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down or throw her in the face. I'll give her something to calm her down. I'm gonna give her... What is it? She likes Piano Man, so I'm gonna give her that. I think this will bring out a different result than the other. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. 1 ice, and then 1, 2, 3. Makes Piano Man. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bar serve drinks. Bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down, what do you spice it with? Up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? Good God, no, I wouldn't even think of it. Your starting makes you suspicious, you know? If I ever add anything like that to your drink, they dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I have to pay any lawsuits myself. That's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits, or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. The thought of going through all that is just... brr. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They show drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Donna Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about it? Oh my god! How? Why? How? What? How? I'm back. You tried to give me bandages first though. Do you have to pay? No? No problem then. Try it on the drinks. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. Even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we're pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offer it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are, right? It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You could just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. Your peace and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so important that my lack of action will yield no difference? What about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant, that your work does matter. I'm not sure you shouldn't get all so fast. So how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. What? Are you alright? What? She orders that, like, right now. Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. Oh, you know what? I probably should have just given her water. And you were asleep until that car crashed outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes and dignity and or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what. Your drinks are around the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble you've caused me. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you may be right. Okay, then I'll take it. Get plenty off. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just got the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. So it was like, I know it's 1, 2, 3, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that. On the rocks. Oh, you know what? I messed up already. 1, 2, 3 on the rocks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shoot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in a second, 5. There we go. Piano man, here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jez does that to you. I see. The Piano Man is an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled this nasty cologne. The bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants the people to have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it, the guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's, Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point, I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. The boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. The boss sounds like an interesting person. What, with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that? She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's a bit tense. She's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has a mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character of yours in here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. Besides, it's getting late, and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think you can handle another drink. One brandtini, please. Coming right up. What's a brand? Sorry, a brandtini. Yeah, that. Yeah, I already forgot what was in it. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6 each, and one of that. 1, 2, 3. Here. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey, Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, it just kind of happened. One thing led to another, and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a model Warrior Julian arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet. Alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Having a room where I think every third like dialogue, like every third drink, leads to different outcomes. I think it just depends on what kind of drinks you give them at certain parts. Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember I went to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. So, no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way I became a bartender. I see. Finally. Those dogs left a mess I'm not going to forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm going to leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh. I heard that. Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream or job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you, and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Hey. I think I got more money than last time. And Jill is lost and thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too strict. I'm actually gonna... I only played for like 40 minutes. But I'm gonna end this one. And I'm gonna probably do the same thing as today, tomorrow. Which should be fun. So I need to buy her a hollow plant. It's the same as last time, so I'll buy that. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. This is really cool. This game is just really nice. I'm really looking forward to day 3 in this. So I guess I'll probably do it one day every stream. I don't know how many days there are in this game. But it seems each day takes an hour or a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. It just kind of depends on how long it takes you to find out what drinks you should give them. What? Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? It goes to my money. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one, and I'm gonna switch to Wario World. And I'm gonna play that till 4. Yes. But this game is really cool. I like the dialogue a lot. It's very cynical. So let me go on. Yes.